Stop there. Today, if you still choose small amenities now, it will cost you a lot of trouble in the future. But if you dare to disobey yourself today, in a few days, this year you will become someone that others will envy but follow. No, this EP is not an inspiration from Namsai, but it is the mind that will change the path. Where you live your life, listen to the end, because this can really be a turning point for you. Because if you feel stuck in the same place as a nurse, try as I might, I can't get anywhere. This clip could be the final sound of the change of direction. Have you ever felt that in your entire life? You're not lazy, you're just tired of doing it. Tired of deceiving yourself by setting goals that are too high? Then wake up and do the same thing you know you should do. Do what you want and always choose the easiest, and your enemy is not time nor luck nor luck. It is not others who are kind to themselves but yourself. Again, listen carefully. People who are rich are not born rich. With millions of baht, he simply practices the ability to displease himself. Every morning I wake up before everyone else. Don't want to get up every time I have to do something difficult. Where everyone else gives up, he accumulates power in the people. There is usually no result, and one day it will be discarded. It's so far away that I can't keep up with you if you're still watching here. I won't let you be the same person again. I'll tell you. You're direct, in a way that no one tells you because I don't care. I think you'll be comfortable. I only care about today. You will get up and do something that will change your life. Seriously, don't skip it and leave it open, because in a few minutes I'll tell you about it. Why do some people get rich super fast and that doesn't happen? It has nothing to do with fate, but it's the same thing. That's something most people wouldn't dare to do if you dared to listen to them. I promise you'll never look the same way. As long as you're ready, if you're ready, we'll go. Let's start with the first point, if you know what it is. I should, but I don't want to try to sit still. Be silent for 10 seconds and listen to the voices in your head. Does this tell you to do what you should do or not? To get away from that life there are only two ways to live. 1. Do what you want to do now. This is what I regret later. 2. Do things that are not right. I want to do it now and be proud of it for the rest of my life. Listen, it sounds easy, but it's actually something 90% of people do. No, because what should be done often conflicts with the truth. I always feel like I want to be good at English, but I don't want to open a book. I want to be rich, but I'm lazy. I started wanting to get in shape, but I didn't want to get out of bed. I want to change my life, but I don't even dare. Start by asking yourself what the problem is. And the answer is that you know. But you don't. And that's the value. The success of people around the world is in the information age. There are so many things available that if you want to know what to do, just search. If you want to learn something, just click on YouTube. In the end, the person who can change a life is the one who gets up. Do it when your heart doesn't want to do hard things. Life will be easy when you don't have to. Others fall at the moment when you hesitate to speak. Tell yourself that it's okay. That's how it is. Sign a contract to procrastinate in exchange for an opportunity. This may never happen again. What should have been done is not done. It used to feel good, but things that feel good are often not good. Where does it take you? This is the truth that no one wants. It accepts only those who understand it and change it. Power, because every time you choose what you should do, even if you do it against your will, you are eluding thousands of people. You don't need to compete at all, just look around. How many people do you know who complain that they want to be rich but still use it? How many people want to change their daily routine? I want to start a business, but I keep putting it off when I wake up. From mobile phones to cables, there is simply no one. Once you start, why do something you don't want to do first? Because that's your uptrend. Do it on things others don't dare do, and you'll get what others don't have. These are aphorisms that are so common that only a few people put them into practice. People in the world, when you wake up and want to go on sleeping, but the alarm clock rang and you got up. Drowsiness is a victory that no one sees, but the most powerful thing is that it's like lifting a weight for your heart. Every time you dislike yourself, you are creating the inner strength that will take you beyond all excuses. Your life doesn't have to be better than everyone else's. Just be determined. I can't do it because of my own laziness. When I talk about inspiration, I talk about resistance. I forced myself until it became a habit. I forced myself to what extent? Once difficult, become a new foundation. Don't wait for fire, don't wait for fire. Go and wait for the breath because it comes and goes. But that's all. Staying with yourself all the time is the habit of choosing things. It should be done before the moment when you do not want to start. Remember the time you want to postpone it. Who starts first and earns for the rest of their life? Questions. How to know which is which, what should be done? The answer is very simple. It's that you know what you should do, but you don't want to do it. That's the big door that will take you out. From the ordinary, it is not necessary to make it perfect. You just have to do it even a little bit because starting to matter. Planning and perseverance are more important than finding a reason. Remember the results. Ordinary people follow their feelings. People who go far do their duty if you still look. At this point, I'm sure you're not an ordinary person, but I'll just ask you, this now you know, right? What should you do? The question is, will you get up and do it? Don't let cheap dopamine get you down. Get out of the way and know what the enemy of life is. It is a very silent success, but it is very dangerous. Failure is not a criticism. It is not a tired, but it is a cheap dopamine discharge. In your everyday life, the hand that scrolls across the screen keeps going with your mouth that chews candy even though your eyes aren't hungry. All those hundreds of short clips are catch a trap that looks like happiness but is. Truth is the rope that binds you to us who are not us. We lost because we didn't have any chance. We were not slower than anyone else. Because we lack talent, we waste our time because we are busy. But chasing a good short-term feeling that doesn't, what value does your brain have for the future? I'm not stupid, but I'm addicted to fake dopamine, rewards. Clip 15. Vintage dopamine candy. From not having to do anything and feeling comfortable during the day. But that kind of comfort is very expensive because of you. Paying with your future dreams, think about it. What do you waste most of your time on every day? The days of plowing nonstop, of eating unnecessary things, but I can't stop. I stay up late because I keep watching the same series over and over again, although I know that tomorrow there will be work. It is not bad, but it is not useful at all. Your life doesn't just make you feel good. After a while, return to the original point. Giving happiness as soon as possible is usually the most destructive. We are the slowest, and the scary thing is that you don't know it. The body is devouring you. The brain is intelligent. I can trick you into thinking that I should take a break and do it later. But your heart has to be fierce enough to tell him no. I will. Now, because I know I'm being deceived. No. Yes, it's just a matter of discipline. But it's a war. Between what you want now and what you really need. Someone in life who gets rich quickly. He doesn't look at his phone, but he knows when I should put it down and pick up the target. You don't have to give it all up today, but you do have to start realizing that every minute you waste on cheap dopamine is a break from life. You want to go to 9 other amenities now. With regret now, the difficulties of now are equal to freedom. And in the future, and I'm not going to lie to you, it's easy. Deciding not to look at your phone when you're bored of walking. Stop by your favorite dessert store and turn off Netflix. When the next step comes, all of this is very difficult. But it's worth it, because you're not just rejecting I feel like you're awakening a new you inside. It's stronger, more focused and clearer. Jane, what do you really want to be? Who in the next 5 years still wants to be fair? Those who use dopamine to drown out their dreams, fine. Come. Stay where you are. But if you want to be someone who forces yourself, there are people who wake up and do important things, and people who don't. Who do I need permission to live there? If you want that, you need to get started today. Choose to release things that only give you false happiness because true happiness doesn't come quickly. But this comes after you've conquered yourself repeatedly. From now on, it will be familiar. to you every time you're about to scroll through your phone and ask yourself what this will bring you. I'm close or far from the life I want if it doesn't take you anywhere. Leave it because that's not it. The real deal is just cheap dopamine that kills. You always end up trading cheap stuff if you don't know what you pay for yourself. You don't need. Perfect just to start resisting the feeling that deceives me. You are comfortable every day because from today you will be. People who don't get lost in their feelings but follow their heart. In fact, once you've heard this point, you'll be able to choose. Will you press the next clip, or will you press restart your life? New. Don't let the good feeling go. Now drag yourself off the path you were born to follow. Be real.